online students, because compared to offline, my online number of students are around 232 students are there in the online. And generally my classes, minimum 500 is the minimum strength of my class. It's one of the branded class for the entire Python course. You come and see morning time, minimum 500 is my strength, but in most of the places, 50, 60, below 100 if you take the classes. So it's something special in my class. I need not to tell about that. And it is the Python course, what you are learning as a part of my class is related towards discussion of data science related Python, what we are learning it. As a part of data science, this is one of the trending kind of things in the software industry now. Next 30 years, coming 30 years, if you don't want to look back in your career, the minimum requirement is what? Python programming is compulsory nowadays. Okay. So such a programming, and once again, beginning only, I'm saying, dear students, the Python course, what I'm discussing is not just what people are teaching. It is something different and unique compared to almost all the institutes. Okay. Especially my classes are totally unique in almost all the angles. Right. So what is the first question we are going to get it? Is it required any prerequisite to learn this Python programming? Dear students, I'm saying that no need to have any prerequisite knowledge. There is no need to know. There is no need to know C language, C++, and then Java. No need to have anything. Just I want one layman. I want your fresh brain, that's it. Right? Of course, you don't feel it. Last class only I asked some questions, 1 or 2 questions. One question I asked him and I made as just neutralized. Okay. And I don't want to make you to fear by asking these questions again. And I don't want to make you to fear in my class also. So once again, I'm making it clear. There is no need to have any prerequisite like C, C++, no need to have. If anybody feels that I know something computer science, because I'm a doctorate in computer science, last time my introduction I gave. And I said already, I'm a solution architect in the company called iGate MNC Global, associated with now Capgemini. And this is a hands-on experience in real-time projects, what we discuss in my classes. I will show some of the hands-on projects, what we discuss as a part of my class. Use cases. So many use cases I will be discussing in my classes. Okay. If anybody knows that I know C language, C++, Java, I'll just ask minimum questions. I just prove that we don't know anything about the computer science. And you don't feel it. If any computer science students are there, black diagram of a computer I will ask. They don't know. And you need not to feel. Even if you feel also, nothing will come out of it. Okay. Suppose CPU is there. Can you speak about CPU for 10 minutes? Impossible, except full form. You will speak about only full form. Am I correct? Am I correct, students? Let us have the open mind to discuss. If you keep something in your mind, if I explain something, it is not going to match. Okay. So if I ask about what CPU, speak about for 10 minutes, we can't. Not only you, in my 25 years of experience in the teaching career, almost 18 years as a part of here, and software industry experience along with this, taking the classes in my free timing and all those things. Now I'm taking completely full classes in this place only. So which I have seen 25 years means what? When you born, that time onwards, I started my career of teaching. Actually, my total career is in Java. 25, still I'm working on Java as well as Python. From the last 10 years, our company is associated with Python. And from the beginning onwards, my career is in Java. And I have seen that number of students who trained lakhs of students and all those things. And I'll show you after 1 or 2 days, if I show that inbox and my students' profiles and my students' pay scales and all those things, you may feel that Sir is boasting about himself. Rather than that, After 1 or 2 days, I will show that how the students are getting Python jobs. Only from my class, 80% of the students are placing in big MNC companies. Dear students, whatever I said, remember after 2 days, I will open and I'll show you so many number of messages. Right. Okay, what I am and what is my previous things, these are all not necessary. Only one thing you need. Without knowing any programming knowledge, if you become an expert in programming, that is nothing but you are an expert. That is my credibility. I will make you as an expert in Python programming right on the top of it. First point, which I am promising. What is the first point? We don't know any programming. We will become an expert in the programming. That is the first point. You write it and ask me in the last session, if you are continuing in my class, sir, you said, yes, sir, I become an expert. Gap, leave the blank also. Okay, that is the first thing. And one more thing is, and you don't ask me, sir, I have 6 years of experience, some gap is there, academically some backlogs are there, and I'm electronic students, mechanical students, civil students, will I get the job? I'm saying one example. There is one person who is a financial advisor, BCom student, who worked in HSBC, banking sector. Now they are getting the jobs. So Python is not meant for only CSC students. Python is for everybody. So there is no such type of criteria. Only CSC students are getting job and IT students are getting job and MCA students are getting job. Not like that. All the students, including in the coming days, it is going to have that. Even this engineering and all those things in the coming years, it is not there. Directly after 10th class or intermediate, like PG DCA, like PG diplomas in data science will come. Already most of the foreign universities have started this discussion. It's already admissions are going on in data science, in diploma in data science, Python, artificial intelligence with the data science. I'm going to tell you that applications, what we develop with Python. Total industry, I will keep it in front of you. So let us start, students. Irrespective of your discipline, course, academic disciplines, everybody can understand it. Mechanical, any discipline, any type of students can learn this Python, But one thing to get the job, last class only I told you, 3 things you require. I told you again and again, I don't want to say, I want to enter into the subject. What is the first thing you need to get it? Punctuality in attending class, number 1. Number 2, reading my notes and solving the assignments and examples which I do it in the class. To get the job from my class is 100%. Plus, you need to do these things. Punctuality in attending class, number 2. Practicing my programming, practicing my sessions. And if I show my examples, you will mind blank. All use cases, ATM kind of project examples. Communicating with the database. Regular expressions, multi-threading. I will show the content also. Next class, I will show you the content. Okay, because I need to speak about some subject part. Okay, so almost top end topics will be covered as a part of my class. So last and final, no need to know any programming knowledge. No need to have any prerequisites to learn this Python. Any student can learn this Python. Plus provided 3 conditions you must satisfy. Number 1 is called what? Attending the classes punctually. Next is called practicing my examples which I discuss in the class and typing the programs in front of you. Number 3 is called what? Practicing assignments. I will do many examples. I will give some homework for you. You need to do it. These 3 things if you do, job is yours. 101% job is yours. If you don't do it, even I teach. Even the father of Python, Rosam, teach, we don't get the job. Beginning only, I'm saying to you. Without practicing, we never get the job. And being an engineering student, we have some dreams. Of course, engineering students will construct the dream so quickly. What is that? Without attending classes, without doing assignments, I want to get the job. Possible, huh? Possible or not possible? Speak. Come on, ma, speak. Possible or not possible? First, please ensure by yourself practicing punctuality in attending plus Assignment solving, extraordinary programming I will teach to you because I'm an expert in programming. I don't want to certify by myself. I have NASCAM standard ranking number 9. NASCAM means you can understand, right? Coming to the point of it. Now I'm going to enter into that. Now you may ask a question. Sir, as a solution architect, why are you taking classes? 25 years of software experience is more than enough. I'm just relaxing and I'm taking my classes. Because software industry means morning to evening, there is no time. And at this stage, I need not to work for 12 hours, 13 hours. I'll take happily my real-time experiences. I will utilize my services to my teaching industry experience in teaching line. From the beginning, while I am working, I am taking the classes here. Okay. So now one more thing. So people are asking, what is the course duration? This is the point I want to cover. Last and final, I will go for it. This course duration, especially, I don't want to say this word directly, but I will speak for 2 minutes. Then I will go for it. Then in Amirpet or somewhere else, Python, they will say, before that, engineering, how many years you studied? Come on, 4 years. Question to answer, please answer. Because when you answer it now, I will inject my subject. 4 years, right? Okay. Do you feel 4 years enough or not sufficient? 4 years enough or not sufficient? Enough. 1 year? Not sufficient. Why? Because more subject is there. More subjects are there. That's why 4 years you are preferring, right or not? Yes. So 1 year means they are covering less subject and 4 years means more subject. We will feel like that. But after 4 years, are we getting job directly? Come on, openly discuss. Are we getting? No. No. Fine. Then come to the course of Python. In stage number 1, in Amirpet specially, when the student come to Amirpet, they will come first of all with some, what do you call, after engineering, parents are asking, when do you do job? When do you do job? Immediately, you are coming to Amirpet Institute. Sir, can you complete Python in 1 month? Yes, why don't? Pay the fees and we'll complete it. You will feel, okay, Python is completing in 1 month. For starting on first month and 31st, and you are expecting next month job. Who will give job? I'll tell the calculation here. 30 days, and you will be absent for how many days? Quickly. How many days you will absent? Minimum. Huh? How many? 4? Only I will take 2 days. I don't take 4 days, only 2 days I'll take. How many days? 28. How many days R is absent? Speak. 1 day. 1 day. That is nothing but 27 days. 1 day. Some of the SARs will absent even 4 days also. I am taking sincere SAR. I am not taking even 1 leave also. From the 4 months onwards, I did not take even 1 leave also. Okay, let it be. Next, how many festivals will come? Indians will have a lot of festivals or not? How many? Monthly? 1 is equal to how many days? 26 days. In 26 days, how many Sundays will go? 4 is equal to how many days? 22. 22. In Amirpet, they teach only 1 hour. They teach only 1 hour. How many hours? 20. SAR will come 10 minutes late, 10 minutes early. How many minutes they will teach? 40 minutes. 22 into 40 minutes. Count it and tell me, Python will complete. Dear students, are you realizing? That's why this Python course I am taking in my class. Because lot of extra content is added. Python 3.10 also came because I have to teach all the new features for you. I am taking 3 months. Because I said already Python programming towards what? Data science. In that, machine learning libraries, deep learning libraries, artificial intelligence libraries, NumPy, Pandas, Scikit, SciPy, Matplotlib, Seaborn, those kind of things, libraries kind of programming knowledge is important. Without covering those things, I will also complete 10 days, Python in 10 days. What is there? I will wash out my hands with sanitizer. That is not good. That's not good. Once we join in the class, you need to get the job. That type of knowledge is required. And one more thing is, if you come to this Samirpet, all of a sudden you will be getting, sir, I want to complete it. Fast track, super fast track, weekend batches like that. These are all called waste batches. Students are becoming unemployed. Because I am seeing recently when my 7 o'clock batch started, early morning 7 o'clock, 600 plus students, both offline and online. There are some students who completed Python for 4 times and coming finally to my batch. You can understand what will be the time waste and all those things. So my course duration is 3 months, solid 2 hours of session, 2 hours of session, solid 2 hours of session, completely programming discussion. I will upload the notes in Google Drive class. I have the Google Drive class. I will add to the Google Drive class. See that my style of the lecturing, not like before lockdown. Sorry is explaining, writing the notes and then going towards that. All these things will not be there. I will give directly my notes to the Google Drive classes. Go to that place, Google Classroom Drive. There I am having all my batches, Python 7 a.m., Python 11 a.m., Python 9 a.m., full stack data science, Python 6 p.m., full stack data science. This is called Python here, core Java here. These are all my Google Classroom drives. To this Google Classroom drives, I will add my notes. It will come to your mail ID. You will download and you will practicing. Are you able to follow me? Right. What we are dealing with, full stack data science. And so lucky to have you here to go for what? The complete data science related kind of things we are talking in this class called Python. Shall we start? Yeah. So let us, I hope you people are understanding what is the main importance of these classes and all those things. Let us start the discussion about the Python course I want to enter. Before entering into the Python course, let me talk about it. What are the various real-time applications we develop with Python? Original subject I will introduce in tomorrow class. Today I am talking about when I am learning C programming. I want to tell you first day, what are the various real-time projects we develop with C programming. Suppose as a Java faculty, when I start Java batch, first 1 or 2 days I will tell about my 25 years of experience projects. In 4 hours, I want to teach them. What are all the projects coming in real time? How we are going to manage it? What are the project names? Because when you enter into the software industry, we are not writing any examinations. Am I correct, students? Try to get a facts. I am a student from OU, Small University. It's not BTech, it is a BE. It's an engineering BE. There, how you wrote exams? You know better. How I wrote exam, I also knows. Question paper is university. Answer sheet they will give. Without knowing the answer also, we will write the answers. Additionals. How many additionals you will write? Minimum on one question. If you don't know, you will write one full sheet. What you write, I know. What I wrote, I also know. Because same student nature will be continued. But in the industry, such a type of stories, we cannot write it. Am I correct? If you write a story in the computer will break. It cannot. What I am trying to say to you, coding, that is your oxygen, I can say. To survive in the software industry as a programmer, you require compulsory what? Coding. Say once, what is required for surviving? Coding. Coding means what? Programming. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. What is it? Quadratic equation. Write a program for calculating roots of a quadratic equation. Write a program in Python. We must write like anything. How to write it? I will show in the class. where I can teach you. You'll become an expert in the programming. I told in the beginning only, I will teach the programming miracles with the left hand, left finger. So let us start. Before entering into the actual course content, actually, I want to start with the downloading process of Python. Actually, I want to start with the downloading process of Python that I will enter into tomorrow's session. www.python.org. Directly, I will go for the official website. Downloading process, I want to go for it. Python 3.10. Python 3.10. It's a latest version of the Python. What are the various official releases? Official releases. There are a lot of official releases are available. Python docs, Python jobs. What are the various beginners guide? I just want to talk. But whether you will catch me or not, I don't know. But I want to teach. Before entering into this discussion, I want to start about in my class real-time applications we develop with the Python language. So that at least you will get an awareness about with the Python what type of real-time applications we can develop. I don't think that you will understand today itself this entire wording. But definitely, I will use some technical terms in my brain, and that type of technical words I want to carry in your brain slowly. So today's class, before entering into the Python course, I would like to talk about what is the need of Python in the software industry. Shall we start? Already some languages are existing. Why we are going for Python programming, I just want to discuss. Right. So as on today, please follow me carefully. As on today, Python programming can be used in, all of you look at guys, listen very carefully, can be used in 22 different areas, or 22 projects are developing by using Python programming. By using Python programming, we are developing 22 different projects. I can say 5 or 6, I can say these are the projects using Python, but no. So when we go to discuss this, of course, I am not boasting about my class. You bring any person who learned Python, within 1 or 2 questions, I will say that they don't know Python language. Python means not the Python what people are learning outside. Because as a NASCOM certified programmer, I am saying to you, Python fragments you need to learn it, which is developed by the PSF, Python Software Foundation. It is an official website of what? PSF is a Python official website. From there, documents are given. Such documents we need to learn it. Such documents we need to learn it in the class. Such challenges we need to solve it in the class. That I am going to introduce in the class very shortly after completion of my real-time applications. So before entering into the C programming or C++ or Java, whatever it is, it's my habit to talk about the real-time applications by using Python. So the first one by one, I will write it, dear students, just watch it. And out of all these things, I'm going to pick up one very powerful terminology today. Number one, look at what is the powerful terminology I'm going to look at, students. You know, libraries. I'm going to pick up the word called what? Libraries, which is called as on today APIs. APIs. What is that APIs? Very slowly. This is the agenda of my today's class to make you to bring into your notice. Yes. The first point, Python is so popular nowadays because of web application developments. Web application development. Very briefly, I will talk about this kind of thing. Web applications, development of web applications. Sir, what is the web application? I just want to very briefly, I will talk about it. Suppose I want to develop a website for the LIC, government general body organizations are there. For LIC, Life Insurance Corporation of India, I want to develop one website. How can I develop it? There are 2 types of websites are there. Listen very carefully. Don't write anything, ma. Today, don't write anything. Don't write. Please close your books. Just go on listening it. Try to understand what I'm talking. Close your books means don't sleep. Listen. See, web applications, I want to develop it. Very carefully try to listen. I want to develop a website for LIC. So how many types of websites are there? Two types of websites are there. One is called what? Static website. One more is dynamic website. Static websites are just within a week I can develop and I can throw it out because I need HTML, JavaScript, CSS. If I know Bootstrap, if I know, I can develop within a week, it is completed. I can just view it. I can just view. I cannot do any uploading, downloading. Such a facility is not there. To have such type of facility, I must go for what? Dynamic websites, I have to develop it. To develop the dynamic websites, as on today, already two competitors are there. Sun Microsystem people, that is called a Java people. With the Java programming, they used to use what? Servlets, JSP, Spring with microservices. Using that, we used to develop the websites. That is one solid kind of thing what we are working on it actually from the last 20 years, last 25 years onwards. Next to the Java, competitor is what? .NET. Using C#.NET, by using ASP.NET and then other kind of things, they also used to develop what? Websites. So how many competitors? Microsoft people, .NET people, Microsoft company developed a .NET. Sun Microsystem people as on today handed over to what? Oracle Corporation. They developed what? Java related kind of websites and a .NET related websites. These are the people are fighting to each other. If you develop new feature, they also develop new feature. Both neck to neck is going on. Small websites used to develop with PHP also. Small scale organizations. All of a sudden, Python came into the picture. Sir, what is the beauty of Python first of all? What is the beauty of Python? I will tell you in a simple word. With the program also, I will show you. In middle of my explanation, I will give you some type of programmatic examples also. Dear students, you don't take in other words, please think in a spirit format. If you started thinking in spirit format, then you like my teaching. I am asking, write a Java program to generate a calendar. In our websites, our cursor goes to date of birth, table, calendar must be opened or not? Yes, ma'am. If you go to your phone, year, month, calendar is opening or not? How can I write a code for it? In Java, how do you write a code for generating a calendar? As a Java programmer, I will write 15 lines of code, 15, or minimum 10 lines of code I need to write compulsory. If it is C++, it is impossible. You cannot imagine also. I can write C++ code 20 to 25 lines of code. .NET also 20 to 25 lines of code. Every programming language generating calendar definitely will take how many lines? Minimum on and average 10 to 15 lines. In Python, I will write 2 lines. Just 2 lines. Python is so easy language, provided you need to know what? Libraries. That is the greatest asset Python is having. The Python libraries are so vast compared to .NET as well as what? .NET as well as Java. Whatever the libraries Python contains, other languages are not there. That's why Python becomes this much of popular. Let me show you that example, students. Let's go to my Python. I will go to this. Tomorrow class, I will show you how to download the Python software, how to use the Python software. Original topic, I will start from the 0 level, LKG level, playgroup level, I will start. Playgroup level means what? Beginning, you cannot come to the class. Chocolate I will give. You will sit in the class. Slowly. I will not explain. ABCD I will not explain. I will explain slanting line, this slanting line, horizontal line, sleeping line. Then I will prepare A. That is what is my tomorrow class. Today, I'll start about the promo. Promo means what? Bit I will show you. Today I will speak something which is ahead of your brain, but tomorrow onwards, everything will be enter into your brain because I will start from 0 level. First content I will start, getting started with Python tomorrow. Today, overall view I am going to talk. So I am entering into Python. I have Python 3.10. current version you have seen just now. What is the latest version of Python, guys? Please spell out Python 3.10. What is there in Python 3.10? What is there in Python 3.9? What is there in Python 3.8? How many versions are there? I will explain in next class, because that is my first concept. You have to prepare your laptop with Python software. You take any person, how many versions are there in any language? They don't know. You are the best example. How many versions are there in C language? Academically, nobody will teach. But in software industry, if you go, it is a minimum requirement to know the version of the software. Dear students, think carefully. Go to this place. Go to this place. I'm taking this. Go there, and this I will take it. Python 3.10. I'm going to enter into this. Dear students, I'm teaching this Python in 7 phases level. 7 levels I will teach, because my Python course is divided by myself into 7 parts. In first part level, I will teach in this black screen. After 1 week, I will enter into PyCharm. Have you heard about PyCharm? It is one of the IDE. I will teach this PyCharm into Spider. No faculty can touch this. PyCharm also, no, they can't. Jupyter Notebook. I will tell Python by using MySQL. I will be explaining Python with what? Python with Oracle. Communication between Python and Oracle. Communication with Python and MySQL. Communication with Python and MySQLite. SQLite 3. What are all these things called? IDEs to use for development of real-time applications. Let us come on, students. Now I'm going for using, today I'm using a basic level of a window for you. There I'm going to say, see, 2 lines of code is required to generate a calendar. Simply, I will write it. Import. See, a layman can understand calendar. What is a calendar? It is a library. Spell out, all of you. What is calendar? It's a library. It is a library, means already developed. I will use it in my programming. If my SAR did not teach us this library, you learned Python, but SAR did not explain what? Libraries. Best example is your C language. You learned C language, but you don't know libraries. How many libraries are there in C language? 256 libraries are there. What libraries you know? stdio.h, conio.h, math.h, string.h. 4. 256 minus 4. How many you don't know? 252 you don't know. Who will give job? And C programming is a ranking number 1 in the software industry now. We know C, but we don't know what? Libraries we don't know. Who will give job for us? Libraries are how powerful they are, you cannot imagine. Let me write it. Dear students, please follow. Print of, what is the print? Is a statement in Python to display my results, like printf statement in C language. See, students, calendar dot month. What is calendar? Please spell out. Library. In Python, libraries are called modules. Please spell out. Module. Spell out once. All of you. Modules. In the module called what? Calendar. What is the function name? Month. Month will take 2 inputs. One is called what? 2021. What is the 2021? Year. And the month is called what? 12. See, my dear students, how to write it? What is that? What is that I written? Calendar. What is the function name? What is the module name? What I passed it? Year and, right? I got it something like this or not? Now I want to get it. Our freedom came when? 1947. 8th month it came. 8th month, August. See that? August 1947. Sorry, 1947. 1947 it has come. 1947, 15th Friday our freedom came. I will explain in the class what is the calendar module. Are you able to understand? How to generate this calendar module? One more example I will tell you. I want to generate. Now you tell me. I got a calendar, right or not? In the calendar, what is the function we learned? In depth I will explain because I'm just showing the promo, that's it. Now I want to generate the year. Total year I want. Total year I want. How to generate the total year? Come on. Function year. Generally people will expect. Python is not that much easy, guys. And of course, I appreciate your answering. Calendar year is nothing but it is one calendar only. So what is the function name? Calendar of what I want? 2022 calendar I want. I don't want to buy the calendar. I want to take the printout of 22 calendar from my laptop only. So print that, print this now. See, my dear students, what is this now? 2022. What is my calendar? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. How many lines of code? Quickly. 2 lines. Easy or difficult? Provided what you need to know. Libraries. In Python, libraries are called a dash. Super. Module is a collection of what? Super. Functions. Module is a collection of? Right. In Java, in C language, in C++, if I want to write this code, minimum I have to write 20 to 25 lines or at least average 15 lines of code I need to write. Writing 15 lines is easy, na? Writing 2 lines is easy, na? 2 lines is easy, provided SAR has to explain what in the class. Modules SAR has to explain. If SAR did not explain modules, only Python teaches cock and bullock stories, no use of it. It is like equal to our BTech memo. And you don't feel it. My BTech memo is also there. We have passed 60 subjects. If they conduct the exam today, we pass, huh? I cannot pass. Will you pass? And a passing means writing like anything and not like that. Whatever you write, that has to work in the system. That is my intention. That type of memo, you don't receive it. And you don't feel because I speak something free and frank to you. Because I'm not as fresher level faculty or something, because I've seen total in and out software development. I speak original things with you people. Are you following me? One more thing I'm asking you. One more library I want to ask you. I want to generate square root of minus 25. Can you try in C language? Anytime have you tried in C language? No. Our SAR teach will what? Our SAR will teach what? SQRT of 25. You will teach easy. You will say minus 5.0. You did not try by entering negative value. You did not ask also. When you ask this type of question, SAR will cut your internal marks. Well, we have seen such type of things. In C programming, there was no library to calculate the square roots for which numbers? Negative numbers. Java also not there. In Python, we have, what is that one? Negative numbers calculation of square root is called complex numbers. How important the complex numbers in data science, you cannot imagine. How important the complex numbers, you cannot imagine. So let me take import. What is the module name? C math. Spell out. What is the module name? What is the C math stands for? Complex math. What is that? Dear students, see that C math dot, what is this? SQRT of, what is this? Minus 25. It is going to give you 5J. 5J, where J is equal to what? Square root of minus 1. Complex numbers I will explain in my class. A biggest explanation I will give you regarding importance of complex numbers in Python. In data science, how much complex numbers importance, you cannot imagine it. There is one more thing called what? There is one more thing called math module. Math module. Say that math dot what? Minus 25 you write it. It is giving domain error. It is giving domain error. Math module can calculate only normal mathematics, trigonometric, inverse trigonometric, hyperbolic trigonometric. How much important trigonometric in our Python, you cannot imagine. Because the data science uses all our mathematics of our school days. Frequencies, that is standard deviations, rank correlations, mean, mode. Next is called what? Variance, standard deviation. These are very, very important things. And we are not aware of all these things. We are going to discuss in the class with the mathematical formulas and their libraries. The moment I come to the class, I come with modules only. That modules I will explain, because what we use in real time, that we need to learn in the classroom. Any Python course you see, they don't teach modules. That's why they are not getting jobs. Right? Please come to the point of it. Next, I will write math.sqrt of 25. It is giving you what? 5.0. Next, one more I am writing. You understand me quickly. Math.pi. Math.pi. Pi value. What is the pi value? It is a variable name present in which module? What is the value showing? 3.141. Some number is showing or not? Math.e. Math.e. It is a logarithmic value, na? Log e value. Log e value is something like this. I don't know whether you are catching me or not. Ultimately, I want to bring to your notice that any real-time project, if I want to develop it, first, what should I know? Libraries. Libraries must learn, syntaxes must be learned, plus logics we must learn. Logics, leave it to me. It is my left hand, left finger to inject in your brain. Ultimately, what is math? Module. What is CMath? Module. What is calendar? What is month? Function. What is the next function? SQRT in math module, SQRT in CMath module. They are called functions or not? Like that, there are so many number of functions are there, which I am going to introduce. Finally, what I am trying to tell here is, if I want to develop web applications in Python, the coding we write with what? Python programming. To develop this web application, we have the framework called what? Django. Next we have what? Flask. Next is called Flask. Next is called Pyramid. Next is called Bottle. These are the web frameworks present in which one? Python domain. Using Python only, we will write the code in where? Django. Django is one of the web framework in which we write the Python coding. So if you want to become a web application developer, compulsory, what is the prerequisite? Python is a prerequisite. Without knowing Python, we cannot become a web application developer. So on this, I can speak about 2 months, because Django, when I am teaching Django, it will take 2 months of time. So on this web application itself, that is itself is one course. So web application is number one. Next one is called what you know. Another type of area of development. Second one, I am going to develop it. What is the next development? I am going to talk about it in, what is the website? I hope you are getting me. For SBI, for HSBC, for HDFC, for Axis, for ICICI, if I want to develop such type of internet banking application, any type of apps, if I want to develop it, I can happily go for what? Django kind of thing, Python kind of things we can develop it. And the second area of development is called what? Gaming applications. Let me speed up. Gaming applications. Earlier, people used to develop gaming applications with the J2ME concept of our Java. But as on today, most of the games which are coming from the last 6 to 7 years onwards, if you see the coding part, if we go, the coding is with the Python. In gaming application, we have a lot of libraries are there. Python provides a lot of libraries for what? Gaming application. Python provides a lot of libraries for what? One of the library, Django, Flask, and Pyramid, and Bottle. These are all called different type of frameworks for development of which applications? Web applications. And the third one I am going to say, artificial intelligence application. This is what Python becomes a most popular. Artificial intelligence applications, guys. Artificial intelligence applications. How a human being is thinking. I want to make my machine to think by writing some set of instructions. For that, 60 plus algorithms are there, 60 plus modules are there in artificial intelligence. All those things are written in which language? Python language. Because when artificial intelligence came into the picture, in Indian companies, no, in US based companies, I will open some of the articles for you, I will show you. They attempted Java first, and they are unable to develop even single application also. Later, scientists has observed the Python libraries and they succeeded in development of the artificial intelligence application so easily. Just now I shown you one example. I want to develop a calendar in Python. How many lines? 2 lines. If the same thing, if I write in Java, it will take minimum 15 lines of code. One more example I forget to tell you. In our financial transactions, OTPs are coming or not? OTPs are coming or not? So OTPs are 4 digits sometimes, 5 digits sometimes, depends on your requirement. You tell me I want to generate the OTP. How to generate the OTP? If you start writing in Java, start writing in C++, start writing in .NET, it will take minimum 10 to 15 lines minimum. In Python, it will take only 1 line or 2 lines maximum. What is there every time? Module. What is the module name? A random module. What is the module name? See how many modules you got it today. Can you spell out once for my satisfaction? Number 1. Quickly. Calendar. C math. Math. Random. Like that, I will tell you so many modules in the class. So many. Infinite number of modules I will tell you. Indirectly, I am telling to you, any type of application is coming into the picture, compulsory there is one module is available. That module we need to learn, that functions we need to learn the concept, syntax, develop the application. And I will show you in the class to you. Next application is called what you know, desktop applications. Desktop applications, which is simply nothing but what? Desktop applications is nothing but what you know. I can also write it as something like in this format also I will write it. GUI applications we can call. Which applications, guys? What is GUI? That is what I told in last class. Don't tell full forms. If anybody says full form and you don't feel it, they are waste. They are waste and you don't feel it. Even if you feel also, no problem. If you feel, if you change your attitude of full forms to subject, I am the happiest person. Why I am saying in the class? If you say full form in front of me, okay, teacher, no problem, teacher will correct you. If you say in interview, what is GUI? Graphical user interface. What is OS? Operating system. What is www? World Wide Web? You will say, okay, we will call you later, they will say. And you will feel that, oh, I answered 3 questions today. You will fully charging to your mobile, waiting when they will call, when they will call, when they will call. When they will call, when they will call, when they will call. Stand up once. What are you doing? Stand up. Sleeping. Huh? Why you came to the class, ma? Why you came to the class? Just to take care. Friends are there, na? Take care. Sit down. What is your background? MCA or BTech? Stand up once. BTech or MCA na? Huh? BTech. BTech, huh? Remove the mask. CSC. What is OS? That is what I am saying when you are sleeping. Anybody says full form, will you get a job because of that? Listen the class. Don't fear and ask artfully to you. Right? Don't sleep in the class. Sit down. So coming to the point of it, if you take any student, he is a CSC student, when asked what is OS, he is saying, he learned complete OS for 6 months. What is OS? Operating system is saying. You ask me, I will explain full length answer what is OS. Just inject in your brain like anything. What OS will do in 2 sentences, I'll tell, everything will enter into the brain. That is the subject. Memory management, CPU management, everything should be too technical. Right? So, GUI application means what? A look and feel applications. When I look at, I have to understand what to enter. I have to understand what to enter. That is called what? GUI application. For best example, when I go for sign up as a new user in Google, is there any person is coming and helping you to create as a sign up as a new user? So by looking at this, we are understanding easily. When you go to the ATM center, is there any person is helping you to do that operations? These are all called what? Look and feel applications we can call. What applications they are called? Look and feel applications. So desktop applications or desktop GUI applications are easily developed compared to other programming languages by using the libraries of which language? What are all the things which I am writing quickly now? They are all going to contain what? Specialized libraries are there because of these vast libraries which I am using. That's why Python becomes so popular in the industry nowadays. And the fifth one I am writing here, image processing. Image processing. This is also one of the most terrific and most powerful topic. In machine learning and deep learning of artificial intelligence, this type of image processing kind of applications are very, very important. Example, I'll tell you a small example for you, which I used to tell even in the class also. Suppose if you take a mobile, when you take a selfie or something, it is going to be selecting the face is selecting, wherever you are concentrating, that will be selection will be there or not. So that type of how it is coming in the mobile, that type of things, because already some code was written. Some libraries are using how to write that code by using our Python programming. There is a library called OpenCV. What is the library name? Module name called OpenCV. With OpenCV, I can do what? That type of coding, 6 to 7 lines, I will write it. Are you getting me? In our Access or HDFC, when you withdraw the money, some voice message is coming or not? How to generate the voice message? How to convert my text into voice into text? How to convert it? Have you tried in other languages? Even if you have tried, it is not possible. In Python, we can do just by 3 lines. There is a module called what? PyWhatKit. What is the name? PyWhatKit. You want a female message or male message? Voice. How to set it? How to set the sound of it? All these things with the Python coding. Nobody will teach this programming. Search it. Search in my Python programming classes. You'll be getting it. Right. Remember what Sar is saying. The same thing will be done in the class also. Remember these words. Next is called what? Image processing. Next is called what? Business applications. Business application developments. Business application development. Like as on today, most of the business, they are targeting to the end customer. Like you take Uber Travels. How they are targeting to the customers? So vehicle is coming in front of you. How they developed that applications? By using which coding they used? Python coding they used it. Are you able to follow me? Most of the business applications where the organizations are running in the form of apps or whatever it is giving, most of the apps people are developing with what coding? Python, because it is a comfortable in writing the code, most efficiently they are running it. Less lines of code, more optimization they are providing it. Next, 7th one I am writing it. Audio and video based applications. 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 So quality of audio, quality of video based applications. How to go for adjusting that audios and videos. Some of the people are doing morphing and all those things is political issues and all. So that morphing apps also coming. How that apps are developed? By using the most powerful programming called what? Python. Because for every kind of area which I am writing, there is a powerful modules are available. That's what I wrote the word called what? Libraries. Libraries. For every area, there is a modules are available. So let me write and here. Audio and video based applications. Next is called what? 8th, web scraping. These are all you are understanding, but the people can write the coding for this. We are learning the coding for these things. Web scraping, also called as what? Web harvesting, we can call. Web harvesting applications. Have you heard about these words anytime? Ma? No. Take your mobile, you search today, HP laptop configuration or Dell, Lenovo, some searches you made. After 15 minutes or 10 minutes, you will get advertisements. How that advertisements are coming? For every frequently of minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes, the HP people or Dell people or Lenovo people are applying what concept? Web scraping. In the Google, who are the customers searching for our products? Are you getting or not? Suppose if I search for some householding items, India Mart people will send a message to you. How it is done? They applied what mechanism? Web scraping. They are searching in the Google searches. They will find what type of searches they want. That search related advertisements will come to you. YouTube, you take it. YouTube is the best example where Python is using 60% of the coding. Tomorrow I will show you. Majority of the topmost companies using Python. And I will show you TIOBE. It's a software quality company is maintaining the survey of the Python trending in the present industry. Tomorrow I will show you all those things. Let me go for it. Have you understand web scraping? Understanding the desires and searches of various customers and sending in the form of some type of advertisements. YouTube, you are searching for some type of videos, continuously will get such type of videos only, na? How it is done? Web scraping concept, web harvesting concept, they are using it. Next I am using, ninth one I am using data visualization, data visualization and data visualization in, okay, data visualization, I just break it out. What is meant by data visualization? It's nothing but what? Presentation of the data. Suppose you take India GDP in last year. How the PMO office is releasing the GDP? In the form of pie chart. So this is a agriculture, this is a IT, this is a production, this is a retail marketing, this is a production. They will give you some percentages. How to write the code for that? A lot of insights of the companies they will study, they will analyze it, and they will get it given in the form of diagrams. Pie charts I want to generate. I want to generate bar graphs. I want to generate line graphs. I want to generate a XY graph. I want to generate a scatter plotter graphs. I want to generate horizontal bar graph. I want to generate vertical bar graph. How to generate all these things? In Python, just left and left finger. Pie chart, 2 lines. 2 lines. 3D pie, 2D pie, XY graph, bar graph. I just want to. That is nothing but what? One separate third-party library called matplotlib, data visualization purpose. It is only easiest part in writing the, everything is called libraries. This is only one thing you remember. When KVR sir come to the class, he will come with libraries. That's it. When you, it is equal to you are a doctor. Doctor is nothing but what? Full of medicine knowledge. Python completed without libraries. MBBS completed without medicines. You are equal to what? Shankar Dada MBBS. You know that? You will do some different operations. Python knows but don't know any medicines, any libraries. Example, your C language. 256 libraries are there. How many you know? 4. What you will do? In that 4, how many functions you know? 1. Totally you know 9 functions. Printf, scanf, SQRT, CLR, SCR, strlen, strcmp, strcpy, strcat. 8. Do you know more than 8? Who will give job for you? And you don't feel it. Sorry, you are saying so many things and don't feel it. You are saying, yes, I have to. You know only 8 functions. BTech is over. What is the use of it? Realize. Please open your eyes and study very well. Next is called a 10th I am writing. Dear students, see that now I am going to enter into the next one is called what you know? Complex mathematical calculations. That is nothing but next one is called what? Complex mathematical calculations. Complex mathematical calculations, dear students. What are the complex mathematical calculations? See now, I just want to say you are all mathematics students. X plus y is equal to 4. 2x plus 3y is equal to 4. And 4x minus 9y is equal to 16. And find x and y values. Find x and y. Nobody will teach this programming. How many methodologies are there? I am a mathematics student. You also a mathematics student in LKG. In 6th class, 7th class, we used to get it. Linear algebra, simultaneous equations, polynomials. Yes, ma? Am I correct? Factorization. 3 methods are there. Just to go to your school days. Go. Wearing school dress. That time we are very good in this. How to do that? What is the purpose of it? One line. Submit x value, submit y value. There is one function is there. linear. LIN, linear function is there. In that I will pass this equation values and I will get it. What is the concept behind that? Matrices is there. Matrices 1D, 2D, ND. You learned only 2D. I will teach ND, 2D, 3D, 4D, 6D, ND also I will teach. N-dimensional used in 3D graphics. As on today, picture, videos and audios, Blu-ray is also there, HD is there, HD plus is there, Blu-ray is also there. One drop is coming. How to show that the drop internals? These are all what? Coding behind of it. If I go on speaking, you can speak 36 hours about the importance and fragments of Python. Behind of this equations concept, what is there? What is there? Python programming libraries are there. What are the matrix? Rows and columns. Matrix multiplication in C language, Java, Python, Java you take it. C language, minimum 30 lines I have tried completely. In Python, 2 lines. Matrix multiplication, 2 lines. Matrix transpose, 3 lines. Any matrix operation, 2 lines. Because there is a module is available. Such importance modules, complex mathematical calculations. Next is called what? I am going to enter into scientific applications. Scientific applications. And most of the US based security agencies are using Python softwares for identifying their criminals. Best example, FBI of US based security agency. They are using what? Python software to identify their criminals. That is security related. And in the satellites like NASA, have you heard about NASA? NSA? These are all called what? Security. These are all called satellite space related kind of software. From the beginning of the inception of the Python, NASA is using Python for what? Satellite communication purpose. What are the libraries? Everything is library. Nothing is great about this Python. Libraries are so vast. Next is called what? Software development. And as usual, once we learn one programming language, we are developing softwares for small organizations also. I want to develop a software for a DMart, for its supermarket. I want to develop a software for small school. I want to develop a software for their college's admission procedure. I want to develop for a university results maintenance. I will use Python. Happily, we can use it. And in my class, once you complete this Python course, you will easily able to develop any software project for any small organization. Okay. Next is called what? Operating systems. Operating systems. Already in the Unix, when you download the software, after that you will install na? Downloading one procedure, installing is one procedure. Downloading is one procedure, installing is another procedure. The installers, operating system installers is written in where? Python. Who used Unix, Red Hat Linux? They used what? Python for their installers purpose. Downloading is one thing. When you double click it, green line will come up, progress bar. That progress bar process is called what? Installers will do that. That installer code is written in Python language. That's why in operating system development also such a type of things are coming. Are you able to follow, my students? Next is called 14 that are using 14. They are using CAD CAM softwares, CAD and CAM applications. It is most simple for the mechanical students. Automobile industry. A carpenter is just, I'm telling to your own understanding. A carpenter is cutting the edge. How he will cut the edge? You see, and you see the car, that car shapes, how they used to cut it. If you bring your carpenter, car is not looking like a car. Nobody will buy the cars. And how that car edges and all those things prepared with the CNC cutting, they will be using it. If you know mechanical or something, CAD CAM kind of things, most of the automobiles are using softwares to prepare the cutting edges. Are you able to follow? So CAD CAM application development also this Python is using. Next, what not? Embedded systems also, embedded systems applications also. That is nothing but earlier days people uses what? C and 8086. Nowadays 8086 and C is so complex to write the programming. They are slowly shifting to what? Python programming. Next is called what 16th area of development is IoT based applications. Have you heard about IoT? Have you heard about IoT? Up to last 6 years back, Java people used to work on IoT. Nowadays, Python is working. Most of the companies IoT based applications are implementing in Python. What is IoT? Your favorite full form? Your gold medalist answer? Internet of Things. Full form means you will like most. Even I like most. What is IoT? Internet of Things? You will say, even a small LKG student also will say full form. What is your specialty? When Dhirubhai Ambani's son called Mukesh Ambani come to the car, automatically gate will open, entering into first floor, main door will be open, entering into the washroom, geyser on, fan on, AC on. These are all called what? Home appliances interconnected to each other, and they are going to start operating when some sensors level of programming is done. It is called what? Connection of all the home appliances with certain type of coding is called what? IoT based programming. Such a type of algorithms are there in where? Python. Are you getting me? If I go on speaking, 17th I am writing it here. Console based applications also we can develop. Console based applications means what? A small organizations you take it. They don't have the effort of purchasing licensed products. Java, if you want to take, you have to buy some license from different people for the quality of the softwares if you want. Otherwise, rating will be done. But Python is not like that. Even such a small scale organizations also we can go for what? Development. So I'm addressing from the bottom level of it. Next is called what? Language development. Language development. Like what? Spark you take it, Scala you take it. These are all called some technologies and languages. In that also they are using what? Python language. That's why as on today, PySpark is coming. PySpark. Okay. Next is called 19th. Automation of testing. Testing earlier they used to write the test cases using core Java. Now they are using to write with what? Python. Most of the companies started entering into the Python test cases because writing the code in Python is so easy rather than writing the test cases in Java. To understand Java, strong programming knowledge is required. I am telling to you, when you go to Python, programming knowledge is not necessary. What is required? Library remembrance is required, and the libraries of Python is so user friendly. Calendar.month, whether scientist will say or KVR sir will say or student will say same, both of us will write the same only. Am I correct? Right. Next is called 20. I will write it. Animation applications also we will use it. Animation applications. In multimedia kind of things also, Python has entered. And next is called what 21. I am writing data analysis and data analytics. I am addressing almost all the things. Data analytics. This is also called one type of Amazon you take it, Flipkart you take it, LinkedIn you take it. These are all the people are increasing their sales day by day. What they are doing? Analyzing and applying some algorithms internally. I will explain this kind of use cases in the class. Next is called what? Education sector. Of course, this is a common word I am writing. Education sectors, because if you take it, even in the CBSE level nowadays, people are using even in the schools also. Am I clear? Now, something like one more also I will write it. Computer vision. This is one of the most important word in data science. Computer vision. A small example, I will test it. Your eyesight, I want to measure it. So if you go to any of the specs people, they will say computer eye testing. Normal people will follow, oh, computer means they will understand accurate. So they will understand, oh, computer eye testing. What you will do? You will bring one thing, keep it with you. There are different lenses are there. You will get the mission directly. This side is this much, this side is this much. Any person can see the same software is using. In that, What the optical card readers are using? This kind of coding is internally, some type of reading coming and printing means some kind of code is executing internally. Barcode reading, you take it. It is one type of computer vision. In data science, this is one of the most important thing. I can write 22, I wrote 23, I can write 35 areas also. 40 areas I will write it. Every point I can go on writing it. These are all called what? Come on, what I said. Applications using Python. Are you understanding anything? Understandable? So definitely it is bouncing something. Bounced, I know. Half of the thing understandable, half of the things are bouncing. And I'll stop the class. In tomorrow's class, when I come back, I'll enter into the getting started with Python. First point onwards, I will start. What is Python? Who developed Python? Python purpose is real-time applications using. Towards this goal, we are going on learning the sessions. Sharp 4 o'clock, our session will start. Because I'm too much worried about that 1 hour 50 minutes minimum I want to take the class. Because I have to discuss lot of programming with you. Papers, you please give it, ma. The papers who has given to you, please give the papers. So the lot of content I need to speak. So please inform to the friends, inform and come at 4 o'clock sharply. I'll start first day, first content will be starting. First day, first content. What is tomorrow? Our actual content of the course will start. Any friends, please inform. Of course, they are going on joining it. They're going on joining. But if they come from the day 1 onwards, it is more easy for them to catch me. Okay, na? Are you following my English? Fast or slow na? Okay na? Fast or slow na? Okay na? Is okay. Right. Okay. So tomorrow if we come, and one more thing, whatever the frequency on day 1 started Monday 2021, whatever the frequency I started, at the end of the day also same frequency will be continued. Demo high pitch, next taking to negative level. No, daily my class will go like a bar graph. That also you note it down. That also you note it down. Any day coming down, fees is refund. My programming, if I enter na, you will just bounce like anything. Bouncing means that much knowledge you will get it. No need to have any programming knowledge in my class. No need to know C, C++, nothing. I don't want to even what is this. If anybody I don't know means I will tell you that. Even I don't want to say, you don't know block diagram of the computer also. You don't feel it. Because I have seen lakhs of people I interviewed and I have seen it. Computer science people only I am saying. How is your program executing? They don't know. Don't feel it. I'm here to explain from the 0 level to the programming. Intimate to the friends. If anybody says, still ask them to attend tomorrow's session. Shall I stop the class? Today understandable? What is my topic today? Real-time applications of Python. So tomorrow if we come to the class, please bring the mask and wear the mask. Please bring mask and wear the mask. Okay, na? Right. So you may ask, sir, you did not wear the mask. I am using this shield. Na? If I wear mask, sound will not come. So that's why you wear mask. Keep it because you are sitting. Na? That's why you wear the mask. Okay. Shall I stop the class? Tomorrow, sharp 4 o'clock, we will enter into the class. Any friends are there? Please intimate them. Ask them to attend the class. Right. Thank you. Good day. All the best.